Hello and welcome to eNow. I am Shreya Srivastav. Now it is a headline-heavy day in Bollywood with legal notices, industry battles, reality show rivalries and some major wins. Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Tiger Shroff are now facing questions over a controversial ad. The Traitor Season 2 is bringing fresh drama and the Dawn 3 row has taken yet another turn. Meanwhile, Rani Mukherjee has earned a global honour. Saif Ali Khan's lavish property empire is on the media focus. And Samir Raina gets a big Supreme Court relief. Here's the latest from the entertainment world. Now, a major crackdown on surrogate tobacco advertising has put Bollywood stars Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Tiger Shroff under the Maharashtra FDA scanner. The FDA, led by Commissioner Tukaram Munde, has issued a show cause notice to all three actors over their appearance in the Vimal Ilaichi advertisement. The controversy centers on the allegation that the Ilaichi campaign indirectly promotes a product whose manufacture, storage, transportation, distribution and even sale are prohibited in Maharashtra. The FDA says the branding, presentation and market association can create a direct link to the Pan Masala brand, potentially amounting to surrogate advertising. The advertisement for the unversed features Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Tiger Shroff and dates back to 2024. But the regulator has now acted under the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 and related regulations. The actors have been asked to discontinue participation with the campaign, remove all promotional material from their social media handles and submit their explanations all within 15 days. The FDA has also warned that if the explanations are not received or are found unsatisfactory, further legal action could follow. The notices therefore raise a larger question about celebrity responsibility and how far an endorsement can go when a seemingly legal product is closely associated with a prohibited tobacco brand.
Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Tiger Shroff have landed in legal trouble over their association with the Pan Masala advertisement. Well, Maharashtra's Food Safety Authority has now issued notices to the three actors alleging that the campaign could indirectly promote Pan Masala. Well, Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Tiger Shroff are facing questions from Maharashtra's Food and Drug Administration over their appearance in a Pan Masala Ilaichi advertisement. The three actors featured together in the campaign in 2024. However, the Maharashtra FDA has now alleged that the advertisement may indirectly promote the Pan Masala brand, which is prohibited in the state. Well, as per the 9-page show cause notice, the actors have been asked to explain their participation in the campaign within 15 days. Well, the notice states that upon examination of the said advertisement, it prima facie appears that the advertisement promotes the brand, which is mainly associated with the Pan Masala, a product prohibited for manufacture, storage, transportation, distribution and sale in the state of Maharashtra. Well, the authority has also raised concerns over the use of the phrase, saying that it appears to create an association with the Pan Masala brand. Well, the notice further says that the advertisement may mislead consumers and could indirectly promote the brand identity of a prohibited product. Well, the FDA has reportedly directed the actors to discontinue their participation in the campaign and remove promotional content related to the advertisement from their official social media accounts. Well, the Food Safety Body has also sought details of their endorsement agreements, campaign briefs, payment arrangements and the due diligence carried out before they agree to the campaign. Well, the notice adds if the use of the respected brand under the name of Ilaichi or a similar product is intended to maintain, reinforce or enhance the brand identity and consumer attraction associated with Pan Masala or tobacco-related products, such communication may not merely constitute an advertisement for an independent product but may amount to indirect or surrogate promotion of a prohibited, restricted product. Well, under the law cited in the notice, misleading endorsements can potentially attract penalties ranging from Rs 10 lakh to 50 lakh along with restrictions on endorsing products for up to 3 years. Well, this is not the first time this Pan Masala advertisement featuring Bollywood stars has sparked controversy. In 2022, Akshay Kumar faced a significant backlash after appearing alongside Shah Rukh Khan and Ajay Devgan in the same campaign. He subsequently apologized and announced that he would step away from the association. Akshay had said, "I would like to apologize to you, all my fans and well-wishers. Your reaction over the past few days has deeply affected me. While I have not and will not endorse tobacco, I respect the outpouring of your feelings in light of my association with the respective brand. With all humility, I step back." He also said, "I have decided to contribute the entire endorsement fee towards a worthy cause. Now with the latest notices, the spotlight is once again on celebrity endorsements and the question of whether so-called surrogate advertising can indirectly promote restricted products. So Shah Rukh Khan, Ajay Devgan and Tiger Shroff now have 15 days to respond to the Maharashtra's FDA's notice. Whether the actors face further action will depend on their responses and the authorities' next steps.
Meanwhile, the Dawn 3 controversy shows no signs of stopping and is now heading for a formal face-off. And this time, Ranveer Singh's father, Jagjit Singh Bhavnani, is stepping in. The dispute began after Ranveer reportedly exited Farhan Akhtar and Ritesh Sidhwani's Dawn 3, with the makers alleging a last-minute withdrawal that disrupted their production plans. The producers subsequently approached industry bodies, first the IFTDA and now the Indian Motion Picture Producers Association or the IMPPA. And now in the latest development, Ranveer Singh's father has agreed to meet IMPPA and present the actor's side of the story. The producers have already submitted documents, including the agreement they say was signed with Ranveer Singh. The controversy has intensified in recent days after Farhan Akhtar appeared to take a subtle dig at Ranveer, referring to actors backing out of projects as a pattern nowadays. So after months of speculation, the Dawn 3 fallout is now officially in industry mediation, with both sides set to make their case.
Well, a big development has occurred in the ongoing Dawn 3 controversy involving Ranveer Singh. Well, after the dispute over his exit from Farhan Akhtar's much-awaited film reached the Federation of Western India Cine Employees, the matter has now moved to another major film body. Well, Ranveer's father, Jagjit Singh Bhavnani, has agreed to attend a meeting with IMPA, potentially taking the controversy a step forward. Well, the Dawn 3 controversy surrounding Ranveer Singh is back in focus, and this time his father Jagjit Singh Bhavnani has agreed to meet the Indian Motion Pictures Producers Association, also known as IMPA. Well, the development comes after Excel Entertainment, Farhan Akhtar and Ritesh Sidhwani's production banner approached IMPA over Ranveer's exit from Dawn 3. Well, according to IMPA President Abhay Sinha, Ranveer Singh's father recently reached out to the film body and expressed his willingness to participate in the meeting. Sinha said, "We also received his advocate's email stating that they would participate in the meeting whenever it was scheduled." Well, this marks a significant development because Ranveer himself has largely maintained silence over the controversy. Well, the dispute began after Ranveer decided to exit Dawn 3 despite the film having been officially announced with him in the lead role. Well, Ranveer had been set to take over the iconic character previously played by Shah Rukh Khan in the first two films. Well, Excel Entertainment subsequently approached FWICE, which initially issued a non-cooperation directive against Ranveer. However, the directive was revoked just 8 days later. The issue then reached IMPA, where Excel Entertainment reportedly presented Ranveer's Dawn 3 contract, the promotional footage featuring the actor, and even a message from Ranveer expressing his excitement about beginning the film. Well, now with Jagjit Singh Bhavnani agreeing to meet IMPA, the actor's side could finally get an opportunity to present its position before the film body. Well, the timing is particularly interesting because Ranveer has simultaneously moved ahead with his next major project, Pralay, which was announced today. Well, the survival thriller directed by Jay Mehta has officially gone on floors in Mumbai. The film also marks Ranveer's debut as a producer through his production house, Maa Kasam Films. So while Ranveer is busy shooting Pralay, his father's decision to meet IMPA could bring fresh movement to the long-running Dawn 3 row. For now, Ranveer Singh continues to remain tight-lipped about the controversy, while his father Jagjit Singh Bhavnani is set to represent their side in the upcoming IMPA meeting. Whether this meeting finally brings clarity to Ranveer's exit from Dawn 3 remains to be seen.
Meanwhile, actress Rani Mukherjee has added another honor to her name, and this one puts her in an exclusive league with Shah Rukh Khan. The actress has now been conferred with an honorary Doctor of Letters by La Trobe University in Australia, recognizing her contribution to Indian cinema and her wider impact as an artist. But what makes this especially significant is that Rani is only the second Indian film personality to receive this honor from this university after Shah Rukh Khan. The university has recognized Rani's remarkable career spanning more than 3 decades, from iconic performances to her work in films that have sparked conversations around women, identity, and society. For Rani, who has built one of Bollywood's most enduring careers, the honorary doctorate is yet another global recognition of her contribution to cinema. And now she shares a rather exclusive academic distinction with the one actor she has shared the screen with in some of Bollywood's biggest blockbusters, Shah Rukh Khan.
Rani Mukherjee gets emotional as she receives a prestigious honorary doctorate from La Trobe University. After Shah Rukh Khan, the actor has now been honored for her 3 decades of contribution to Indian cinema and beyond. Well, in 2019, Shah Rukh Khan was awarded an honorary Doctor of Letters by Australia's La Trobe University, and now Rani Mukherjee has received an honorary doctorate for her 3 decades of work in Indian cinema and her contributions off screen. Rani was seen getting emotional as she received the honor on stage and also penned a note. Well, in a video shared by a media portal, Rani was seen getting emotional and breaking down in tears as she received the honorary Doctor of Letters degree from La Trobe University, and she was seen softly wiping away her tears while smiling, hinting at tears of joy. While sharing her happiness about receiving the honorary doctorate, she wrote, "Receiving this honorary doctorate from La Trobe University is one of the most humbling moments of my life. For someone who has always believed that films can change hearts before they change minds, this recognition means more than I can possibly express." She added, "I have always chosen films that have made an impact in my heart first. A story that needs to be told, a story that would inspire and empower. I have always silently worked to represent the powerful girls and women of India through cinema that has its heart in the right place." Rani concluded, "Every artist carries a responsibility beyond performance. We quietly become ambassadors of our culture. The honor underscores cinema's role in strengthening people-to-people ties between India and Australia." Rani was specially honored with a special citation for acting excellence by the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne, which cited her 3 decades of memorable roles and the international reach of her work. Some of her memorable films include Black, Hum Tum, Yuva, Bunty or Bubbly, No One Killed Jessica, the Mardani franchise, Hichki, and the most recently Mrs. Chatterjee vs. Norway. Last year, Rani also won the National Award for Best Actress for her performance in Mrs. Chatterjee vs. Norway. While Rani Mukherjee was last seen in Mardani 3, the film followed the story of a police officer, Shivani Shivaji Roy, as she investigated the case of 93 young girls who had gone missing under mysterious circumstances in just 3 months. Well, directed by Abhiraj Minawala and backed by Aditya Chopra under the banner of Yash Raj Films, the film also featured Janki Bordiwala, Malika Prasad and others in key roles. Well, many people commented on Rani's photographs and video and made heart emojis and also wrote, "Truly deserved, proud. She's the real Queen Rani. 3 decades of excellence and this moment says it all." Well, Rani Mukherjee will next be seen in Shah Rukh Khan's King, helmed by Siddharth Anand. The film also stars Deepika Padukone, Suhana Khan and Abhishek Bachchan in the lead roles. The film is scheduled to release in theatres on December 24, 2026. From winning hearts on screen to being recognized on an international stage, Rani Mukherjee's latest honor is another milestone in her remarkable career.
With that, it's time for a short break, but the entertainment buzz continues. Join us on the other side for more stories, more stars, and of course, more headlines from the world of showbiz. Welcome back. Now, a recent big relief for comedian Samay Raina and others has been making waves. The Supreme Court has now quashed the criminal proceedings and all FIRs against Samay Raina and 4 others in the disability remarks case. The case stemmed from allegations that remarks made by Raina and fellow comedians Vipul Goyal, Balraj Ghai, Sonali Thakkar and Nishant Tanwar were insensitive and offensive towards persons with disabilities. The controversy had reached the Supreme Court, which had earlier directed all the comedians to issue public apologies and undertake awareness and fundraising initiatives for people with disabilities. Raina was even fined rupees 3 lakh in July for failing to comply with the court's directions. But now, with the criminal proceedings cancelled, the legal chapter arising from these FIRs also comes to an end. This is a major turnaround for Samay Raina, from facing multiple FIRs and repeated court scrutiny to getting complete and absolute relief from all criminal proceedings.
The India's Got Latent controversy has taken a major legal turn. The Supreme Court has now quashed all FIRs against Samay Raina and 4 other comedians over insensitive remarks concerning persons with disabilities. Here is what happened and what the court observed. The Supreme Court on Friday, August 14, quashed the criminal proceedings against comedian and YouTuber Samay Raina and 4 other comedians over insensitive remarks concerning persons with disabilities on India's Got Latent. According to the reports, the bench comprising Chief Justice of India Suryakant and Justices Jog Malya Bagchi and V. Mohana passed the order on August 15. Apart from Samay Raina, the relief covers Vipul Goyal, Balraj Paramjit Singh Ghai, Sonali Thakkar alias Sonali Aditya Desai and Nishant Jagdish Tanwar. The court also appreciated their efforts to organize events for the benefit of persons with disabilities. The bench reportedly said once there are genuine efforts, positive results are bound to be there. They are very bright youngsters. If they have started working in positive direction, there will be positive output. The Supreme Court's decision to quash the FIRs means that the criminal cases arising from the controversy will no longer proceed against Samay Raina and the other accused in the matter. The court said that the criminal proceedings against the 5 comedians were being quashed and that related proceedings would also be set aside. However, the larger issue surrounding checks on online content remains open, with the court expected to consider suggestions from persons with disabilities before framing appropriate directions. The controversy surrounding India's Got Latent began after multiple complaints on FIRs were subsequently filed in different states, with allegations including obscenity and indecent language. The YouTuber Ranveer Alabadia had also approached the Supreme Court seeking relief in the case against him, including protection from coercive action. The court had earlier granted him interim protection from arrest. However, his separate plea remains pending before the Supreme Court, according to the bar and bench. Well, during the proceedings, the Supreme Court had criticized Alabadia's remarks and examined the balance between freedom of expression and social responsibility. Well, the legal battle also saw the Supreme Court take a strong view of Raina's public comments about the case. In March 2025, the court warned Raina after he referred to the proceedings during a show in Canada, and Justice Suryakant told him, "These youngsters may think that we are outdated, but we know how to deal with them. Don't take the court lightly." Well, the warning came after Samay Raina told the audience at the end of his Canada show, "Thanks for paying my lawyer's fees." Well, the bench also considered Alabadia's request to resume his podcast, The Ranveer Show. He was allowed to continue the podcast, with the court stressing the need to balance freedom of expression with morality. Well, the case came under further scrutiny in July 2026 when the Supreme Court took exception to alleged non-compliance with its earlier directions. The court had described Samay Raina and others as self-styled youth icons and imposed costs of rupees 3 lakh each over the issue. Well, the proceedings later took a different turn after the respondents submitted details of their efforts to organize event supporting persons with disabilities. The respondents also expressed their willingness to work with the concerned NGO and support people affected by spinal muscular atrophy or SMA. Well, the court ultimately found the measures reflected compliance with its earlier directions and appreciated the efforts made by Samay Raina and other comedians. So while the FIRs against Samay Raina and the 4 comedians have now been quashed, the Supreme Court's larger examination of online content and responsible expression is still open. The separate proceedings involving Ranveer Alabadia as of now also remain pending.
And with that, it's a wrap on this edition of eNow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again with all the latest from the world of entertainment and the internet. Until then, I'm Shreya Srivastava. Take care and goodbye.